I don't know how I feel about it right now. Like, I'm not feeling it. I just had a little flashback. From here to here, it just shrinks. Hold up, y'all. Do y'all see that little ponytail? I know y'all can see that.
I want all three. Ooh, Ashley. Hey, ooh, Ashley. Hey.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Shay back with another video. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ashley. As you can see by the title of today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys pros and cons of having locks. Now, don't get me wrong, I love having locks, but baby girl, let me tell you right now, baby girl and baby boy, I'm not excluding the boys because I know you're here, but there are some pros and cons to having locks. I love my locks, I love the way that they look, but every now and then, I'm like, why did I do this? In my opinion, the pros outweigh the cons, but before you start your lock journey, or if you have recently started your lock journey, or if you've been in this game for a minute and you just want to hear my perspective on the pros and cons of my lock journey in particular, please keep on watching. Before we jump into this video, please give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe down below to join the family. We are almost at 700 subscribers. I cannot believe that. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed to my channel, who supports me, who comes back to every video and comments. I really do see you guys, and it means the world to me when I see your guys' comments. I respond to every comment, I heart every comment, so drop a comment down below. Don't be shy, show me some love because I will interact to every single one of you guys, and I really do appreciate all the love and support I receive on my channel. But before we get a little bit too sappy, let's jump into the video. So I have 5 pros and 5 cons of having locks. I'm gonna start with the pros first, and then I'm gonna do the cons second, and they're kind of gonna compare and contrast to each other, I guess. So the first pro is that it's super cheap to have locks because you do not have to be out here buying hair products. When I was loose natural, I was buying every hair product under the sun. Every shampoo, every conditioner, every cream, every leave-in conditioner, deep treatment mask, gel, you name it, I had it. I was buying so many natural hair products. And with locks, if you do all that, you're gonna have product buildup, you're gonna have gunk in your locks are gonna stink, they're gonna look disgusting, and that is not something that you want. And it's also really beneficial because you don't have to spend as much money on hair products. I love not having to spend a ton of money on hair products. Honestly, it's a very minimal style. You're saving the environment while you're doing this, and it's so much easier to take care of your hair. For my lock journey, all I use is a spray bottle with maybe water, rose water, and aloe vera. I do use a few essential oils. I use very light oils on my hair, and I use a gel to retwist. That is it. Well, also I use a shampoo, but the shampoo I use is literally my body wash, which is Dr. Bronner's. So I have about 4 products in my regimen. When I was loose natural, wash day consisted of about 20 different products. Now I only use 4 products, and they're super cheap because I can literally get everything from the food section in the grocery store, period. It's very much natural, very much minimal, and I really love that about my lock journey. The second pro is that you're gonna spend way less time on your hair. I remember when I was loose natural, I was doing perm rod sets, twist outs, wash day was taking 2 hours. No more of that when you start your lock journey. It takes me about 10 minutes to wash my hair, 5 minutes to oil my scalp. The longest time I spend on my locks is retwisting once a month, only once a month. It does take me about 2 hours, but when you compare that to my loose natural hair journey, I was washing my hair once a week and it took 2 hours just to wash my hair and style it. Okay, so once a month, taking 2 hours to retwist my hair, I am not gonna complain. Also, I only wash my hair twice a month, retwist once a month, so it is so low maintenance, does not take a lot of time, and it's like you have the day to do whatever you want. It's no longer a wash day, okay? You can wash your hair, retwist your hair, sit under the dryer, and you're done. You can go out and do whatever you want for the day. You can lay in bed, you can do whatever the hell you wanna do. I just love that I spend very little time maintaining my hair. I don't even have to worry about it most of the time. That is a huge blessing, a huge pro when it comes to starting a lock journey. The third pro is that locks are super versatile. I know there's a lot of people out here who think that locks are not versatile, but there are so many different styles you can do with locks on their own. Also, you can do lock extensions, you can do passion twists, you can do singles, you could do wigs, you could do weaves, you could do so much with your locks that a lot of people don't think about. You can literally do twist outs, braid outs, perm rod sets. A lot of the stuff that you could do with your loose natural hair, you could do the exact same thing with your locks. The fourth pro is that locks are so easy to maintain on your own. I know that a lot of people may disagree with me, but personally, I do my own hair, I retwist my own hair, I wash my own hair. Everything you can think of, which is barely anything with locks, I do it on my own. I style my own hair, I retwist my own hair, I use my own gel. Everything that I do to my locks, I do on my own. And it's honestly really easy. There are so many videos out here on YouTube about how to retwist, how to style. I do have a few of those videos on my channel. I will link them down below for you as well. If you are struggling with retwisting your hair or styling it, it's honestly not that hard. It is a bit time consuming at first, but once you get the hang of it, you're gonna be speeding through that process. The fifth and final pro of having locks is that your hair grows noticeably faster. Just because you're not losing any hair, all of your shedded hair drops straight into your locks, and once it weighs down your hair, it just gets longer and longer. With your loose natural hair, it's growing, and it's most likely growing at the same speed, but a lot of people just are not retaining length. When you have locks, you're literally not losing any of that shedded hair, so it just drops straight into your locks and your hair grows noticeably faster. One thing I've noticed is that people with locks can grow them so freaking long, and that is one thing I really love about my lock journey. I know that my hair is going to grow. My hair is going to grow so much, and I'm probably going to see my hair as long as it's ever been. I was able to grow my hair on my natural hair journey as well, but not that much. Like, my hair was probably right here and it grew to like here, and I was natural for about 5 years. As you can see, locks do shrink a lot in the beginning, but once they start to grow, y'all not gonna be able to tell me anything. I know y'all have seen many people with literally waist length locks. That's not necessarily what I want, but just to see my hair hang, just to see a little hang time would really be music to my ears. Music to my ears, my eyes, I don't know. But I would love to see my hair grow because long hair just looks good on me. I feel like it just suits me. I really like this style too, but once my hair grows, y'all not gonna be able to tell me nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Now I'm gonna move on to the cons. So the first con is something I literally kind of just touched on right there. Your hair is going to shrink significantly, okay? My loose natural hair when it was stretched was about right here. Now from here to here, that is almost a foot long of hair that decided it was gonna shrink, okay? This is low-key rude. Like, I'm glad that it's touching like the back of my neck and all that and stuff, but my hair is longer than this. I know you're not supposed to do this, and this is bad, but I just want to give you a reference of like how long my hair actually is with my locks at least. Do y'all see that? From here to here, it just shrinks, and I feel like that's really rude and that's really disrespectful. But I like how my locks look, and I know one day they're gonna grow down and they're gonna be really long and really strong. So I'm willing to be patient, but I just hate that it just decided to be disrespectful and shrink my hair. The second con of having locks is that bad hair days are very common, especially in the starter lock stage. Your hair is going to be sticking up every which way. It's not going to lay down the way you want it to. If your hair is a little bit shorter, you're not going to be able to put it up in ponytails. You're going to have to do a lot of half up, half downs like I'm doing right now, because as you can see, all of this, like, hold up, y'all. Do y'all see that little ponytail? I know y'all can see that. But basically what I'm trying to say is, like, I can't put it all up in like a high ponytail. Some days I wake up and my hair, it looks crazy. My hair looks crazy more than it looks good most of the time. So I do cover my locks up a lot. Also, when you don't have a fresh retwist and say you maybe washed your hair without retwisting, it is a wrap. Them roots is gonna be puffy. They're not gonna look good. You can style your hair really cute and stuff, but if you just want to wear it out, girl, it's gonna be all over the goddamn place. Your hair is gonna be looking crazy, and I just think that is a huge con to having locks. If you like that tame, that kept look, you're gonna have to manipulate your locks a lot, which is not really good for them if you want them to lay flat or look good or be tamed, because they're not. The third con of having locks is that they take extremely long to mature. So depending on your hair texture, it can take a year plus for your hair to reach the mature stage. Now, for all of my impatient people, a lock journey is not going to be for you, because waiting a whole year to see your hair actually fully transform and become mature is not going to be for everybody. Honestly, I did not know exactly what I was getting myself into when I started my lock journey, because on that first day, baby, I don't know how I feel about it right now. Like, I'm not feeling it. I just had a little flashback because that was horrible. I looked so bad. My locks were so thin, but seeing my hair transform every month, I know that I'm getting closer and closer to that goal. I am currently 8 months luck, so I'm almost to that 1 year mark, which is so crazy to me because I can literally remember that first day I got my locks done. They were so stringy and so thin, and I was just so unconfident with them. But as you can see now, I be popping out my little styles. I love my little pineapple, and I did my little baby hairs and everything. Like, come on now. I know I'm talking about the cons right now, so let me calm down. But yeah, it's gonna take some time to get here, okay? I've been doing this for 8 months, and along the way, I wore so many wigs, so many head wraps, because I was not confident with the way my hair looked. It was too short, it was too stringy, it was too everything, you know? You're just gonna have to be really patient for when your hair starts to mature and look exactly the way that you want it to look if you're gonna start the traditional way. The fourth con of having locks piggybacks off of when I said that locks are very versatile. Yes, they're very versatile, but you will never be able to see your natural hair straightened or blow dried ever again. or even like in an afro. And like I said, yes, you can wear wigs, but if you're the type of person who likes to see your hair straightened, likes to see that blowout look, likes really big hair, likes that afro, you will never be able to do that again if you have locks unless you like comb them out. Honestly, for me, that was something I was willing to give up because I didn't feel like it was worth it. All of the time and all the effort that I put into my natural hair and getting those really big hairstyles is just not worth it. I love how my locks look and I can do so many different styles with them. But if you are the type of person who likes to see your hair that way, this is probably not going to be something that you want to do because you're never going to be able to see your hair like that again. You'll never be able to brush your hair again. I take that back. There are a lot of people who brush their locks, but you're not going to be able to like comb through your hair without combing out your locks. Like, y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I mean. Also, I do want to mention that you can do protective styles on locks, but you need to limit that because doing too many protective styles on your locks is actually not protective. It can compact your locks, make them thinner, make them snap off possibly, because when you're constricting your locks into little confined spaces, which they should not be in for long periods of time, you're gonna damage your locks. So the fifth and final con of having locks is that if you do choose to remove your locks, it is going to be a life-changing decision. And what I mean by that is if you decide to comb them out, it's gonna take hours upon hours upon hours to comb them out. Also, you're gonna lose so much hair. You're gonna lose an astronomical amount of hair if you do decide to comb out your locks. And really the other alternative to getting rid of your locks is shaving your head. And I know most people don't wanna do that. You probably have grown your locks for so long, they're down your shoulder, they're down your back, and just shaving all that hair off, that just sounds painful to me. And I know that's just my opinion. There's other people out here who don't value their hair as much. It's just hair, it'll grow back, yes. But I feel like that's such a drastic decision to make, just shaving off your head when you're so used to having longer hair. Me personally, I would never want to shave my head, not anytime soon at least. But I feel like I would be devastated to go from long hair to just shaving it off. Like if I ever were to get rid of my locks, I would probably comb them out. But at the same time, I'm like, do I really want to sit there and comb out my locks? I love my locks and I want to see them grow and progress, so I won't be doing that anytime soon. But anybody who does decide to change their mind, if you don't do it within like the first couple months, and even then it's gonna be really hard and a really long process to comb them out, and your hair is gonna be so thin after you take them out. So before you start a lock journey, consider all of the cons that come with it. Like I said in the beginning, personally, I think the pros outweigh the cons. I feel like the biggest con, in my opinion, is going to be the fifth one that I mentioned. If you want to get rid of the locks, it's going to take a long time, or it's going to be a very life-changing decision of shaving your head. But I definitely did think about these things before I started my lock journey, and I'm not trying to comb them out or get rid of them anytime soon because I want to see my hair grow. I want to see my hair get longer than it's ever been, and I think that starting my locks is going to allow me to do that. So best believe y'all gonna see me with these locks for a very long time, for a couple years, because no time soon am I getting rid of my locks. I might have these things forever. Like, that is how much I love my locks. Thank you so much for watching all the way through this video. You are a real one. If you are still here, comment down below a snake emoji. I will pop it up on the screen just so you know exactly what I'm talking about. Also, if you're still watching and you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe down below to join the family. I do want to thank you guys one more time for over 600 subscribers. Let's get to 700. Thank you so much for supporting me. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.